So hello guys, hope you all are doing well. So it has been long time I have created a YouTube video. So I was going to create a YouTube video like tomorrow Sunday, but I thought that I would just make a two videos. Today will be a market analysis videos and tomorrow will be a trading plan video. Why? Because I was also getting confused like which video I should post first, like trading plan video. Sure, why trading plan video? Because the series which I have left before the 2 months, so that is the last part of the series. Like episode 3 will be like uploaded tomorrow. How to create a trading plan. I also asked you guys on an Instagram poll, and you like it is a very like 57 40%, 47 50%. So everyone is confused. So I thought that I'll just post two videos in 1 week. So it will be like haven't posted like from like 2 months. I'll just post two videos right now. This will be market analysis series, but if you want that I post market analysis every week, just let me know in the comments so I can also start that also. That every week I will excuse me, every week I will just analyze EU GU or whatever pair you guys tell me. I'll just upload in my market analysis series, but I would just recommend don't trade based on my analysis. This analysis, check how it compare yourself with my analysis, compare your analysis with my analysis. Okay, I might be wrong sometimes, you might be wrong sometimes, we both can learn from each other. Okay, so the main point is right now I'll start for EU, and after that I'll go to the GU. Why EU first? EU first because EU has been very confusing. I haven't been trading EU from like February this month. After February, on March 1st, I decided I'll just focus on GU because EU was getting me so frustrated. Like EU is not my kind of pair, so I just remove that from my analysis. So I just trade GU right now. But after a long time, I have analyzed EU. So, and EU is very confusing. EU has broken this, like if you can see this monthly level, monthly break, it has given us a monthly break of structure. Okay. So we will see what happens next. So on a monthly, it was expected like after this break, like if you go to the higher time frame, like monthly, like it was expected, like if market get the reaction and gives the fall from here, it was expected that this is a just a part of an inducement and market will break this structure. Okay, that's what happened. But let's go to the lower time frame. On a lower time frame, it's a whole another story. Okay, like market is EU is getting so much confused, so much, and confusing other people also. But Friday EU was very clean. I was analyzing, there were so many trades on EU on this Friday. If you got that trades, it was an amazing day for them. So first of all, weekly also is bearish. So high time frame is overall bearish. Market is breaking the structure, reacting. Market is breaking this structure, reacted to this weekly. Market break this. So now I believe that market can hit this weekly level. Okay, and this high can be part of an inducement. This weekly level is sure a very good one. But as we have broke the higher time frame break, we got this higher time frame break of structure. So just what we do in a lower time frame, that we have to do in a higher time frame. So what I do is I basically take an high and low of that range. I'll just keep this guy. Okay. So there is a high chance that market can come to the EQ and come break some type of, like it can take all that external range liquidity. We are still in a premium zone. So buying would be a good option right now. Okay, buying would be a good option. But on a lower time frame, like on a weekly, the buying would be a good option. How? Because we can know that market can come to this point, market can come to this point, and so on. Okay, so we can, I will just remove this and we can go down to the daily where the real analysis comes in. Okay, so what I did is I just marked the chain, we swapped it, we never came back. So there is a high chance can EU can come to this area. Okay, because this was the last swap order block. So market can come to this like in a future, not telling that it will come to the come in the next week. It will take like 5 6 months to come there. Okay, for EU, 5 6 months more than that, I believe. Okay, so but we don't have to predict that much. I also don't predict that much, just telling you guys. So what we have to do, we have to focus on this recent price action, we have focus on this recent price action. Like I'll just mark this, we have to focus on this recent price action and this recent price action. Okay, these both price action we have to keep in focus right now, because we are not like trading for like 2 3 months or 6 months holding the trades. We are trading based on the swing structures, okay, on a lower time frame. So on a daily, market is bearish, market is bearish, market is bearish, market is bearish, and I believe this is a part of a liquidity, as I've showed in a weekly time frame. This is a part of a liquidity, but I like on a lower time, I'll show you that on a lower time frame, but on a higher time frame, this is a part of liquidity. Okay, this is an external range liquidity. So I believe that EU can still come to this point, this area that I have also marked in on a lower time frame. Refine it. Okay, you can't see it here. Oh, you can see it here, like this is a part of liquidity. So what I believe is, what EU can do is, EU can still go down and still move something like this way. Market can move something like this way and hit this POI, and we can take all the external range liquidity. And if market wants to change his character, change his momentum, okay, change his momentum, market should react from this extreme POI, and extreme POI should hold, and market should break this structure. Okay, market should break this structure. So this structure, once this structure goes, like it is a very like what would I say, it is over. I would say this is an over analysis, but I am showing you overall weekly. So I will also go to the lower time frame, but I'm showing you the higher time frame intention, what I am expecting from the market. And I'm not saying that it will happen tomorrow, it will happen this week, it will happen next week, but this is a chance. Okay, this is a 50% chances that market can do something like that, because I have to see, like if you just say this, okay, market gives this POI, build a liquidity. It can also say happen same way. Market gives this high, market breaks this, we build this liquidity. We can even, if we can even just break this POI, we give it another boss, and we can hit this POI. We create this liquidity right now. We create this liquidity. So market is still creating a liquidity. Okay. So on a higher time frame, it is just a building liquidity, but on a lower time frame, that's somewhere we trade. Okay. Oh, so on a 4 hour, as you can see, okay, as you can see everything now on a 4 hour. So on a 4 hour right now, okay, like I have refined this everything on a 4 hour. Like I believe market can still come to this, and I've just justified that market has broke this before, like before breaking this, market hit this POI, and before hitting this POI, market built this liquidity, and market swept this liquidity over there. That's why that would be a valid POI for me. Okay, I won't trade directly, like nobody's trading 4 hour on a directly basis. So what next? Okay, I'll just remove this POI. What next? Okay, what we can expect next, as I've showed. Okay, so market is breaking this 4 hour, market is breaking this 4 hour structure. If I just mark this, we have this 4 hour structure, we have this 4 hour structure, like 4 hour break of structure, 4 hour break of structure, 4 hour break of structure. Market is I just justify on a lower time frame that market is goes from like market had gone from here. Why? Because before breaking this structure, never there was nothing which got swept, and it has a liquidity which was resting here, and market swept this liquidity, hit this PY, market break this PY, and market hit this swap PY over there, market broke this, and now before like on a lower time frame, there is another structure, like this is the minor break of structure, and this is another minor break of structure. So market was following the chain. Okay, and the following the chain means it is also a building liquidity. So we have to understand that market is building a liquidity. Okay, so before buying or selling, we have to always remember that what is the higher time frame intention. The higher time frame intention is bearish, weekly is bearish, daily is bearish, 4 hour is showing a bullish transactions. Okay, bullish market structure, bullish momentum. Okay, the momentum on a 4 hour is bullish. Like why? It is making a higher high, high low, higher high, high low, higher high, higher low, until this low doesn't go. I don't say like until this, I won't even say that until this is the build liquidity. Like until this low doesn't go, I don't believe that market can still move to the downside, and I don't think so. Like from my experience, I don't know you, like I don't know you like from 6 7 months. So as per my experience with EU, I don't believe market can still come to this POI to the extreme of right now. I believe that market will still continue this building the liquidity and making this 4 hour higher rise and higher low. I believe market will hit this POI. market will break this POI, market will again break this POI, market and hit this POI. Same concept, same thing, same routine. It will just do that. Okay, so you can even see this the 4 hour, 4 hour, 4 hour, everything. Okay, so wait a minute, guys. Okay, so I will just mark this POI and I will go to the 15. Like markets, it's the same thing, man, nothing else, bro. It's the same thing. Wherever you go, it's the same belief. I think it's the same thing. I just say that. Okay, so we broke this. This is the same thing which is happening in GU. I didn't capitalize on GU, but on EU it was a very clean trade. Like it was mwah, very clean trade, man. Very clean trade. If you just followed the 15-minute structure, you can get some type of move. Even you just traded 15-minute change of character over here. This was the break of structure, change of character, hit this POI. Fuck, man. It was a very good, like Friday, like last week. EU was a very good, like if you have traded very calmly, very patiently, you would have like very you would have got a very good tradesman. Like now, I believe we have like, if I just refine it, okay, if I just refine it before breaking this, we never did that. We hit that. Yeah, I'll just keep the 4 hour, nothing else. It's just that, nothing else. I still believe market can continue to the downside like this way. Market break this 15 again, swap this 15, break this 15, experience same thing happening over and over again. It can happen something like that. Okay, nothing big, nothing simple, like nothing big, nothing complicated, no complicated thing. Everything is here on your eyes. Just understand how the tape is working right now. What is the market structure selling to telling to you? Don't predict anything. Just wait and react. Nothing else. So this was the Euro USD analysis. Nothing big. This is like people are complicating the Euro USD like very much. Like it will break this, I'll take this, break this. Man, you don't know anything right now. What you know is market is breaking the 4 hour structure. What is the reason 4 hour structure? 4 hour structure is this. 4 hour zone is this. I'll wait for market to hit this POI. I'll go pro trend long. I'll go to the 15 minute. I'll refine this POI as per my belief, as per my trade. Like I can even do that if I just want to refine this POI, like on a lower here, like we broke it. We this was the demand chain. We never hit this. Before breaking this, we swap this, we break it. We have this demand chain, we have this demand chain over here, and this is the recent demand chain which was never got broke, never got hitted. Okay, this is the demand chain which was never hitted here. Oh, where it is. So if I go to even 5 minute, you can see that. Yeah, but what was the time there? Yeah, it is a valid POI. So I believe market can even come and hit this POI over there. Okay, we have that POI. We broke it here. We have supply chain. So I will just clone it up, copy, paste, command V. I will just mark this POI also because it was also never mitigated. So these are the two POI because after this everything is a liquidity, nothing else. The under this POI would be a valid. This POI would be a great. This POI would be this inside this POI would be very good because it is on an EQ of the order block. Okay, nothing else, bro. Nothing else. So if I go to the GU is very simple. It won't take that much time on GU, man, because I know what he's doing. Let's see, man, what GU is doing. My net is not working, I believe. Come on, boy. Come on. So as I was saying, GU. So back to GU. As I've said, EU, what EU was doing, we gone through EU. So GBP USD monthly chart. So let's see what GU is doing. So GU is breaking the monthly structure. But as an EU, what is the difference in GU and EU? Is EU has broken this low. GU haven't broke this low. Okay. So GU is right now a safe. Okay. So there is a chance that EU, if EU goes up, GU might give some type of pullback, which I'm expecting right now. But if EU goes more down, then there is a chance that GU will also get a very bad, very bad things. Okay, GU will go through very bad things. But on a monthly, this is all I have. I don't see that much. I don't give that much value to that monthly chart. Why? Because the monthly, what happens with the higher time frame, monthly, weekly, all that stuff is you are so much into that higher time frame and in initiative that you will just look for the buys on the lower time frame, but you won't wait for the lower time frame to give some type of confirmation. Okay, so on daily, what the GU has been doing is we have this daily PY which is resting we on which GV is resting right now. And I have seen that once this type of extreme POI get holds, half of the month will just it will get messier. Okay, if I don't know about EU, I trade GU, so it is a good it is one type of tip, one type of things which I have experience, I have seen it. So if you want some type of proof, also I can also give you some type of proof. Okay, but like see, for example, like we hit this daily, this is the daily POI. How many time frame? Okay. This is the daily POI. What is the time? See, 19 days. Break this. This is the daily. What is the time before giving a last move? 35 days. Over a month, man. We break it. We break it. We have this break of structure over there. I'll just delete. Oh no. We just delete this. We will just delete this. We break this structure. We hit this daily. We break this daily. How much time we spend over there? 23 days. It is the continuation order block. I am not talking about this order block. This extreme order block, it's more than that. So keep in mind that thing, okay? And we have again hit this daily PY. How much time we have spent right now? Like almost 19 days. Okay, we have spent around 19 days. So I believe that some any type of, if the market is going for a good downside move or an upside move, we will see in the next, or like before the end of this August. Okay, we will see where the GU wants to go, where the EU wants to go. We will have a very clear direction at the end of the August. I believe like we will be, market will be much cleaner in after the August, because in August there are so many holidays, there are so many vacation, like there are schools which are giving in holiday and all that stuff in US and all that stuff. I don't know much about that, but I heard like I don't believe that like market is slower in August, because some people, like some people who told, so like one of my friend only who told me that August are very slow. It doesn't give a more entry. I agree that in August, like I after he told me, I experienced it. I've seen my general. I saw that okay, yeah, that guy is telling the truth. It's not bluffing. Okay, he is not bluffing. He is telling the truth right now. And I was like, okay, so if he has experienced that thing, why I haven't experienced that thing anymore? Like in backtesting, I also do backtesting. He also do backtesting. Why I didn't found that and how he found that? Okay, so in that particular case, he was too much focused on his data. I was not that much focused in my data, and he's a very good trader. Okay, he's a very good trader. I respect that guy. So we are in a daily, we hit this POI. So in this next 2 or 3 days, like in this week, I believe GU will give some type of moves. Okay, even in this week. Okay, I believe that. I don't know why, but let's see. Just kidding you guys, man. It can happen, it might not, it can, it might not. Okay, so we have this 4 hour break of structure, 4 hour break of structure, 4 hour market is 4 hour bullish, change in intention, hit the 15-minute POI, sorry, 4 hour POI, change the 4 hour, change the like 4 hour momentum shift. It has the POI here. With this PI, we are going down. We have this external range liquidity. We have this external range liquidity. We have this extreme PI. Okay. So I still believe that GU can come back up. Okay. GU can come back up. Why? I'll show you why. Okay. So like it might come, it might not come. Like just don't trust me, okay? In that particular thing, like if it doesn't come and it just on Monday it just open flat and goes down, you're like, Faiz, you told us on YouTube that GU will go up. Like man, no, like it doesn't. Like if the market works on my words, I would be a billionaire right now. Okay. So what I believe is this is all an build up liquidity. This is the build up liquidity. This is the build up liquidity. This is all a build up of liquidity before breaking this. This all is a, I believe all is a build up liquidity right now. But you can expect, like I'm not saying that this all will be taken out, but I am expecting it. Like I'm expecting it that all this liquidity will be taken out in a further upside or a downside. It can happen after this break of structure or after before this, and it happened before this. I believe that market will come to the extreme. It will also take out this all these sellers which are right now in this market. Like there are, I didn't capitalize on this move from the top. I capitalized from the downside somewhere around here. I capitalized on that like somewhere here, like 22 August. I capitalized on that move on that day. Like I exited like 10 or 12 hour. I didn't hold it because I don't know. I just get so much like 10-12% is a lot for me. Like I am happy with that much. So I just didn't hold it. I just realized like fuck it, man. I don't want to hold it. I don't know what market is going to do. I know that market has an imbalance over here. I know market can come to this point of period of time. If I hold it, that would be a 30-hour trade for me. Okay. So let's see what GU has to offer right now. So right now, what GU has been done is market. This is the 15-minute break of structure as of now. If I focus on the current structure, okay, and market has not didn't touch the 1 minute. Okay, I'll just show you. I'll just show you. Market haven't touched the 1 minute time frame over there. So I had a long position here. I hold that the long position over there. So on 15 days is bearish, nothing else. I'm expecting like there are two possible scenarios for GU. Like it can just flourish around and just continue to the downside. Number one, it can just hit this PY. Like this is also a swap PY. So I believe this PY is also valid right now. And if I'm not wrong, yeah, we are on a discount price. Okay, we are in a discount price, but I still believe that market can still come to this point, this area. Market can comes to this area or this extreme PUI, which is holding right now, like which is never got touched, which never got touched over there. Some people would be like, don't you see that this is a mitigation? I don't see that as a mitigation, because before hitting this PY, market haven't broke any structure on the 15 minute. So it is not a mitigation for me. And if you go to the 1 minute PY is here. Okay, this is this 1 minute PY. I'll also show you. Okay, so there are two or three scenarios. Market can continue to the downside. Market can come to this swap PI, and market can go again from there, or even market can hit this higher time frame. Like this is the higher time frame, 15-minute PI, which is extreme PI. And the way market is moving, like if you see, like if the 4 hour is a short, 4 hour is going for the pro trend, market is not moving like this way. This is a very corrective nature of the market right now. This corrective nature indicates that market is in a pullback phase. So once this guy, until this, like there is a lot of downside external liquidity. Okay, there is in this extreme PY, all that stuff. But you what we have to understand right now is market is in this range, market is doing this. This is the three scenarios which I'll be focusing on right now. After the break of this is the weak low, this is the weak low. So buying from this extreme would be a not good idea. Like some people would be like, why don't you get this PUI? Why didn't you mark this PUI? Because man, this is the weak low. If market is reacting from this, if market is even swept this high, even this market is even swept this high, I would consider this as a PUI, but I won't be say that this is a strong low. Why? Because market has just swept it. It didn't like strongly closed above that POI. If the market is swapping that PY, it means that there are some orders which are getting removed from the market. And once the upper order get removed, there are high probability that market, like some of the lower time frame traders, what would they do? They won't focus on the higher time frame. They will just go to the 1 minute and say, okay, this is the PY. We break this structure overall. We took this all external liquidity. We break this 1 minute. This is the very high probability trade. I'll just fucking shoot for the moon. It doesn't work that like, if the market swap this higher time frame PY, there is a higher chance that market like most of the people would buy here. So market will give them opportunity to give buy. Okay, market will provide a buy long opportunity, but it won't like, it will like, you can enter it and market will take your order, take all the orders which are resting below it, and market can come to this extreme. Okay, so these are the possibilities which I believe that GU might go for. If you guys enjoy it, like the video, subscribe my channel. Have a great day. Peace out.